How was that?
Hello everyone, my name is Brian Hanasaro and welcome to Devlog number 2 for Delivered. So the past couple weeks I've been working on a couple of things like getting water to generate at runtime. And at first all I had was basically the pieces for square pieces. So I can only make perfect squares for the water, bodies of water. But it was, getting something to work. But for the most part, I have it set up so that water is only going to show up where there are rivers or if it's like a swamp. There might be like small bodies of water here and there where rivers aren't. But yeah, for the most part, it's just going to be where rivers are present. So I also added a number of wild animals to the game. I've been trying to keep up with my artist. There's a ton more stuff he's given me, but so far I've gotten the goose, I've got a spider in here, the pepperoni worm. There's turkeys flying around here somewhere. Might not be on this little area. Also beetles and a giant moth, which is. So the way I place these, basically, I just had it grab all the available creatures for the biome, and what that does is it makes a deck, and then I can just use that to grab whatever creatures I want in here. So it makes it kind of less predictable, but also there's nothing crazy hanging out. Like you're not gonna see like an alligator in the ice biome or something like that. Although now I'm looking at this, I might. Yeah, I've got size set up in two different places. That'll be a little better. Yeah, so my next step for these guys is giving them basic AI. I got everything on paper right now. I just need to start putting the classes in, and doing all the work. I had a problem with them too because I didn't consider at first that I need a different layer for the fog of war tiles here, so they were hanging out above there. And also you can see, part of the problem is even if they weren't in sight, they were still moving. So, or at least you could see them moving. So I need to fix that at some point, but it works, but it's not very good right now. But the cool thing is my body part system seemed to work out pretty well. So here I've got pretty much everything in the game outside of like the beetle, the moth, and the pepperoni worm. I don't know if I'm gonna make everything playable, but for instance, you could play as a spider. You can see the AI is really dumb right now. It just runs at the player. But if I go into the inventory screen here, you can see that the body is built up completely in here, and this happens dynamically, and all the keys are mapped to it dynamically. So if I want to equip something on the lower torso, I just hit B. We don't have anything available for that, but as long as I have marked that you can equip armor or weapons, it'll show up here and you can click on it. I don't think I'm filtering it yet based on either one of those, but I just because I wanted to see if every body part would show up. But yeah, so this worked out pretty well. I do need to redo how the body is built because right now, when I first made this, I didn't really have the idea of playing every little creature that comes in here. But so when I made the body, I I used the string as a key, and I was just using the type of the body part. But that's I had to get really specific just to make some of these creatures because of that. Um, but now I have to get really specific, like right front foot, and then especially when it comes to like arachnids, where it's like right middle front. That's fine for the name, but as far as like a type, you know. And so what I'm gonna do to make this less error prone is I think I'm gonna make the body a GUID for the key, and just keep a reference to the body part's ID and the body part object itself. And if it's a child or something, I can also keep a reference to the parent. I shouldn't need to keep track of the children body part ID, but maybe I could just have reference to this. I don't see I don't see a reason for it yet. I definitely see a reason for going up, but probably not down. We'll see. It's gonna come down to like if a leg gets crippled or something like that. Maybe the foot also does. I haven't really decided yet, but yeah, I think this will make it a lot less complex as far as checking if a required part is in line for the body. So yeah, I spent a lot of time today doing admin type work. Um, my mic stand broke, so I had to fix that, and then I had a meeting with someone that specializes in indie game marketing, and finding out about like consultation costs and things like that, because I don't know what I'm doing in that kind of realm. I'm gonna try and keep up with all the art that's coming in. Like my artist is doing an awesome job, but I can't keep up with everything, and I need to get the starting area for the player going to. Probably just a building with the brick oven in it. Some kind of home base just to start out and get this AI system working. If hopefully I can get that done this week. Catch up with everything. He's working on the world towers right now, so it's pretty much doing the towel. The world generation itself needs some tweaking too. Like I probably don't want, single tiles hanging out like this, and I might add coastlines in and a few other things. I just need to tweak some things. But it works. It works as far as just testing out the game and getting everything going. So, all right, that's it for this devlog. Thank you for listening, and don't forget to subscribe.